First up for today's feeding video is going to be my Neoholothele ince Kai. I know he's hungry because I checked his feeding response and it was good, but like I've mentioned before, I think taking the lid off of this enclosure just scares the heck out of him, so and this cricket's being like super cautious. If only there were remote controlled crickets, it wouldn't harm the teas. There would be a lot more feeding videos on the internet. See, and I think Kai's just kind of being jumpy. Oh, I see legs. Every time he moves, that cricket kind of jumps back. Oh, nice snatch. Quick happy dance and back in his hole. Awesome. On to the next. So up next is going to be the Grammostola pulchripes. Kind of worried about the size of this cricket. It's kind of big. We'll see how it does. Ooh, wrestled that cricket down. Go pulchripes. That was awesome. This thing just molted close to a week ago. Didn't think it'd be ready to eat, but stuck the stick in, kind of moved it around, and it went after it, so guess it was ready. Awesome. On to the next. Next up, the return of my avic. Finally molted, and unfortunately it destroyed the molt, especially right where you have to look to be able to sex them. Completely destroyed it. I should have grabbed it sooner, but I didn't want to disturb it. But not a big deal. It's going to molt again. So as of for the time being, we will continue to think that she's a she. And we're going to see how she would like a superworm. Hey, look. Food. Oh, I think that's a threat pose. Really? Wow. That is a first. I have never seen that from an avic. Wow. Alright, let's see about getting this worm out without the tea escaping and disturbing it too much. It's just a worm. Are you sure you don't want it? And unfortunately, I kind of crushed it a little bit because I don't like to. I just worry about the superworms getting a hold of them, especially since this one molted a little bit over a week ago. So I erred on the side of caution and kind of crushed its head a bit. I wonder if Yeah. Oh, wow. Huh. Was just getting ready to pull it out. Awesome. That was quick. I'll get this one fed probably one more time, and then I'm going to rehouse it. I got its new house already built and set up in an Exoterra. Turned out really nice, but I'll go over that once it's time to rehouse. I like to get them a couple of meals in before rehousing them. That way, in case if they stress out in the new space, takes them a while to get comfortable, at least they've got some food in their stomachs. That's just me anyways. But that's gonna do it for now. That's crazy, man. I've never seen an avic give a threat pose before. That's kind of awesome. I didn't think it was gonna take the worm, but cool stuff. On to the next. So up next is going to be my Phainopelma seemanni. This one's been quite tricky to get on shot. It keeps wanting to go underground. As you can see, it's got a new burrow. I got mites in its last one, and I think it came from its molt. When it came out of molting, it came out of its burrow in a different way that I anticipated it would, so I wasn't able to get the molt, and it moved it further down into the burrow, right into the corner that I normally wet down. So decided to redo its enclosure, start with some fresh substrate, made it deeper this time since I found out it liked to burrow. So we're gonna see if this one wants to eat. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna get him, but he got him. Wasn't the best shot, but that was cool. That worm just started to slip underneath the web matting and he sensed it. That was awesome. Awesomeness. On to the next. And last but not least is going to be the newest addition to the lone wolf family, and that's the Phormictopus cancerides. Now, I first discovered these through Tom from Tom's Big Spiders. He loves Phormictopus. He's got quite the collection, and these are just crazy kind of new world teas. They got kind of like an old world personality, some of them. And then the other person that got me kind of turned on to them is Arachnophilia. I think he found me, and then I started binge watching some of his videos, and he's got quite the Phormictopus collection as well. So they were the two that kind of got me into this tea. Not sure if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's got some kind of blue hints to it. Was kind of crazy trying to rehouse this. It came in one of those 32-ounce deli containers, and I went to go just do the tap method Just tried to walk him in, and it kept wanting to bite the straw, but out of a feeding response, not out of like aggression or defense. So I put the container inside of this enclosure, kind of got the tea close to the edge, came back in 15 minutes, lifted the lid off, and it was out of the 32 ounce and underneath it. And then all I had to do was pull the old container out and rehouse was done. Easy peasy. So, got a very lively cricket. Let's see what happens. Very, very food responsive. That's why I love these things. Gorgeous, gorgeous tea. As you can see on the legs, they do have some of the similar markings as other teas. That striping are just little hints of blues coming off of him or her. Excited to see what it looks like after a molt. A little bit of fang action. Awesome. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Like, subscribe, share, comment.